good day to you and yours on this Tuesday morning. Snowing right now here in Denver, but really Denver was spared from most of this. That's scary stuff. I mean, you know, as parents, you think, well, that doesn't really happen, right? Well, it does, so be careful. 5:39 right now. More than 40 Chipotle restaurants in Washington and Oregon shut down right now because of an E. coli scare. 22 people have come down with E. coli, 8 of them sent to the hospital. All of these cases have been linked to 6 Chipotle restaurants in the Pacific Northwest. Welcome back. Beautiful morning out there. All that snow that fell yesterday sitting atop the mountains. Isn't that great? Watching out for your money, the Jefferson County Sheriff says it's dealing with a huge rash of mail thefts. At least 20 people say they've been targeted, and the problem could only get worse, of course, as the holidays approach. In one case, a thief stole someone's new chip reader credit card from their mailbox. We've seen a lot of those in the mailboxes lately. They activated it right away and used it before the victim even knew it was gone. And in Ohio today, voters are going to decide whether or not to legalize marijuana. If this bill passes, Ohio will become the most populated jurisdiction to legalize marijuana, joining Colorado, Washington, Oregon, Alaska, and D.C. Now, backers say legalizing pot will create a billion-dollar industry in the next 4 years. Governor Hickenlooper will outline how our state will move forward under new climate rules handed down by the EPA. Those regulations go into effect next year. He's chosen CU Boulder's Law School to host his talks called Energy, Threats and Opportunities. If you want to attend, you'll have to pre-register because space is limited. Welcome back, 7:14 right now. Another local restaurant stepping in to fill the need when Rosalinda's announced it would be closing and end its annual Thanksgiving meal for the needy. This morning, the Squeaky Bean is working on plans for a new event they're calling The Feed. It'll serve about 3,000 people on Thanksgiving Day from 11 until 3, and volunteers will deliver about 2,500 meals around the city. Pretty cool. The Denver Broncos have a new weapon to add to their offense. San Francisco 49ers tight end Vernon Davis is changing teams, headed to the Mile High City. So, Vernon, welcome. To make the deal happen, the Broncos shipped a future 6th and 7th round draft pick to San Fran. But what they get is a rare combination of size and speed and possibly a difference maker to help them in the playoffs. I said playoffs. Playoffs. The Broncos say Davis could see game action as soon as this week in Indianapolis. You know the hotel, the giant mustache thing that you see right before you get to the airport out there? It's actually supposed to look like wings.
Right.
We just learned that this morning.
And it was actually very efficient space-wise, too.
Right. And it's still a couple of weeks from opening, but we are live inside right now, bringing you a first look. Greg Nieto is our tour guide on this Tuesday morning. And clearly the nice thing about being there early is they don't have security in place yet.
Cheers.
And it was a crazy night for the World Series. This is not what you want to see in broadcasting. Fox Sports broadcast engineers had to scramble after experiencing major technical problems during Game 1. You can see them there scrambling, trying to figure out which wire is broken. Fox went off the air for about 4 minutes, scaring hundreds of baseball fans. When the game picked back up, the Royals won the game 5-4 after 14 innings lasting into the overnight hours, nearly 2 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. Game 2 is tonight in Kansas City. Marriage.
Oh, sweet marriage.
Oh, sweet, that's what I was looking for. It can be difficult at times, but new research found that it could be as simple as doing one thing, expressing your gratitude to your spouse.
Why? Just saying things.
The weather outside is frightful, but inside is quite delightful, which is why I got stuck outside and Brooks inside. Hey, guys, so the big deal, I think, in a lot of neighborhoods is going to be this stuff, the drifting. So you got about 8 inches of snow, but you get over to the drifts. You're talking about a foot and a half of drifting, and it's still coming down, Brooke. As you can see, the wind is blowing out here in downtown Denver. The snow is still falling. It's cold, it's brutal, and I can't wait to find a sled today.
Oh, sorry, what's that, Kirk? Something happened to my eardrum.
You know what? Get out of here with that. I'm 6'1". How tall are you?
I'm only 7'3".
John, bring me that chair. I can't do this. I feel inadequate. I got to be honest with you. There we go.
Okay. At least you feel a little tall for one day. I'm happy for you.
Oh, if I could block him? All right, go ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now it's back down to reality for me.
Yes.
This is all right. Here we are, back to reality. Caught on camera. A little boy asks his uncle to help him pull out a loose tooth, and he does it with a drone. This is an epic tooth pulling here. The video's out of California. The boy's uncle tied a little dental floss to the tooth in question and lift off. It worked. The tooth came out, and no drones were hurt in the process.
Ow, what about little boys?
Kind of gross. I think he's fine. Kids like getting their teeth pulled out, you know?
He didn't really wince or anything.
He's a tough kid. Take a look. You can see it for yourself here. Hundreds of spiders spinning their webs at night. Experts say up to 10,000 have made their home here, catching the bugs that fly at night near the river. But the city says they don't plan to exterminate the pests. The bridge has now become a tourist attraction in October, which makes sense.
They're eating the other bugs. You'd have bugs either way.
But they could bite you.
Oh, for heaven's
kill
sake.
you.
There are poisonous ones, but you know.
Any day we can get Brooke to say, homie, that's a good day.
Hey, homie, how's the weather?
Colorado.
And good Friday morning to you and yours.
It's upon us. It's Friday, and it's a busy, busy weekend, a lot going on, so we're stoked for that.
You could just go right off the rooftop here.
Wow. Well, apparently I've annoyed Brooke this week. Just jump off the roof. Just go. Why don't you take a long walk off a short pier?
Go play in traffic. All right, so Mr. Ken Clark, he is a man of danger. He lives on the edge, and when it comes to turkeys, he deep fries his turkeys.